back, ladies and gentlemen. Hey Ed, we're gonna start this show with this crazy team right here. It seems I hold up this jersey in two different ways. Before they take three or four from Tampa
Mhm,
to salvage a 10-game road trip to
mhm.
go 5-5. This reminds me of when they took three or four from Tampa. Now, mind you, you do know the Rays were the number one home team in baseball.
Yep.
I'm gonna preface that what I'm saying with that first. This reminds me of the 7 game win streak before the All-Star break.
Yeah.
We won the finale against the Cubs, then swept the Astros, then beat somebody else three straight, and
Mhm,
then the All-Star break happened, and then I was like, oh, maybe turn the corner, and now we win
mhm.
three or four from Tampa, which I think is a tremendous accomplishment.
Oh, it's not easy.
No, Tampa destroys at the Trop, and now here we are. I'm if you told me before this series with the Yankees, which they're playing now, bottom of the
Mhm,
first, 0-0.
mhm,
Yankees won the first two games. If you tell me in this series that the Orioles take one of three, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. I'm probably not going to give you too much of a fuss about it. The Yankees are still a good team. They still have 70 plus wins, and they're learning how to play without Aaron Judge,
mhm.
whose injury may be a lot more serious.
Could
I
be.
heard, I heard that, not that this is a Yankee podcast or anything,
Mhm,
but we not. I'm not no medical expert,
mhm,
but it wasn't just his rib cage;
mhm.
it's where the rib cage is.
Yeah,
I didn't know the rib cage went all the way up to your collarbone.
he might miss he might not come back.
The remainder of this year, and I think if you're gonna make a deep run, you need Judge.
Mhm,
Obviously, if you're, I don't know
mhm,
any Yankee that would disagree with me on that.
mhm, mhm,
But as far as these Orioles are concerned, the reason I'm so irritated about the first two games, without even me harping on the fact that they took three or four from Tampa,
mhm,
winning by one run and winning close games. Did you
mhm,
see some of the defensive plays they were making in Tampa? I'm like, are
mhm,
you kidding me? They look like an all-star team up there.
mhm,
The reason my gears are so grinded with this Jekyll and Hyde team is because that same defensive team that showed out with all those fancy double plays
mhm,
is the reason we lost these first two in New York.
mhm,
Now our bullpen is still a little,
mhm. Leaky.
yeah, we are. Yannick Cano blew the first one.
Mhm,
I'm like, come on, he's been one of our most consistent relievers the last 4 years, maybe
mhm,
five, including
mhm,
22.
mhm,
It's the catcher Bozo or Pozo,
mhm,
whatever his name is.
mhm.
Oh god, it's a wild pitch. The ball's right there. He's like this. It's right beneath you. The go ahead, run. So I'm looking at some of the stuff we're doing, and we're back to the same old shoddy, poor defense
Mhm,
that we had
mhm,
that's been plaguing this team. But Ed, you set it up.
mhm.
We gave up offense. We gave up defense for offense.
Yep.
And I didn't know it was gonna be this bad.
Mhm,
I
mhm.
really didn't. Holla at me. Talk me off the ledge if you
Yeah,
could, please.
over 162 games. That was one underestimation. That's one of the mistakes that Mike Elias made. You don't if you can help it, don't give up defense.
Mm, mm.
And some of the guys who are who are playing and and you want them for offense, are they really doing so much better than Ramon Urias would have done offensively? Uh, I know
And
Strand has been good. Kobe Mayo has been hitting some tape measure jobs here lately.
he got
But
one 460 the other day.
but if you let Urias once Westberg got hurt, and let's say you let Urias play 130 games, he's going to hit about 240,
Hmm.
245. He's going to have about 15 or 16 home runs,
He's got pop.
and he's gonna get sacrifice flies. He's gonna move the runner over, and we're not even gonna talk about the glove. So
He won a
so
gold glove in 24, I believe.
So you really defense and Neil, these two games so far against the Yankees,
Hmm.
we've scored 4 runs.
Yeah.
3 of them are solo home runs.
Home runs. Yeah.
Now everybody's whining about Alonso's home run last night that got called foul.
It would have put us
Okay,
up 4-3.
okay, that would have been another solo home run. Has it ever occurred to you? Now, at least Earl Weaver used to believe in what kind of home runs did he believe?
A 3-run home
All
run
right,
with men on
all right.
base. Yeah.
Somebody, and that's where this goes back to where I was more a fan of Taylor Ward than some Orioles fans were because he
I
used
got
to get on base. It
you. He
was
did.
it was Gunner, it was Gunner and him that wasn't doing his job driving him in for most of the year.
He was up there top three in walks before we shipped him. And to be honest with you, Ed, I'm gonna have to go ahead and uh you know, on that point you were just making, uh about not just the defense. There was a point I was headed to, got a little distracted. But yeah, no, it'll come back to me.
Mhm,
I hear what you're saying. Oh, Tyler O'Neill. When
mhm,
we got him,
mhm,
I mean, he's swinging a hot bat now, Ed. But
mhm,
when we
mhm,
got him from the Red Sox,
mhm.
compared to what he's done the 2 years he's been here, I'm gonna have to call that a failure.
Yeah, it is.
I
Mhm.
gotta call it a failure.
They wanted 30. They wanted 30 home runs from him.
And he's barely gonna get half that.
Mhm,
Barely half that. And when he's healthy.
mhm,
Now he's made a few plays for us. He plays a really solid right field when he's out there.
mhm.
One of the few defensive bright spots we have. You don't necessarily agree
Yeah,
with his
yeah,
defense?
no, you 100%
Okay.
right. The only thing I was about to say was I really well I already told you
Mhm.
I might say something tonight. Um,
Let it go,
his
Eddie. Go ahead, man.
his his head is extremely small for the rest of his body. I hope he's not. I hope he's not taking something. I hope
Well,
he's.
it's his head should be bigger than the rest of his body if he's shooting up, right? Because
Yeah,
Bonds had a really
yeah,
huge head.
yeah. I don't know. He looks weird to me. Maybe those home runs are a result of. I'm not accusing the man of something. I apologize to
Hmm.
O'Neill in advance. But long story short, you're right. He's
Uh-huh.
not getting it done.
He's not. CES just lined out. We put two men on base, couldn't drive him in. CES makes good contact.
Hmm.
I think he is a keeper. Maybe not an everyday starting third baseman, but I think he's a keeper. Um, I was a little worried about sometimes you get a new player
Hmm.
and they come out swinging a hot bat, but he's been up
Hmm.
for a couple months now. He's still
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
consistency there. It's not just a flash in the pan.
Hmm.
Uh, they do with the money with that what they do with it, but I think he's a keeper. Um, but yeah, we got this, and then the Rays in for three, and I know they pissed.
Oh, they are going to be in a
I
bad mood.
know they pissed, but hey, it's not our fault. We shut them down.
Yeah, well, we'll see if we'll do that trick again. That look, we between them, I think at some point we go to Milwaukee. We got the Red Sox coming up. They going
Mhm.
it could be make or break. It could be make. Now there are some sprinkled in. There are some sorry teams in there too, but we haven't always been able to take care of the sorry
We
team.
take two of three, and you're right. You're right. We don't handle business against the mid level. Well, we're mid level
Hmm. Against the sorry teams.
against the ones lower
At
than
this
us,
point,
right?
the situation that they put themselves in with so few games remaining, some of those need to be sweeps. Then you have to sweep the team.
We were in the playoffs at least for a couple of days, Ed.
And that's another thing that got on my nerves.
I
Everybody
know,
saying that while we was under 500.
I know, I know, and
Nothing irritates me more
I
than
got
people
you.
talking about playoffs when as a matter of fact, like I said, in football and basketball, teams under 500 have made the playoffs. I'm not
The
sure about baseball.
Carolina
Yeah,
Panthers
yeah.
did it.
And that year that beast mode, the Quake, Marshawn and them, they were under 500 that year when he ran
Seattle?
over. Yeah, that year. This
Oh,
was just
really? Oh,
before
wow.
they went
They
on their
came
Super
together.
Bowl runs. Yeah.
Got you. I got you. I
Um,
forgot about that.
they was just getting better, I believe.
Okay.
But baseball is different. You have to get to 500, and then your season can start. So as far as I'm concerned, our season haven't started yet.
Hasn't started yet. Every time we get 2 to 3 games under, we go on a 2 or 3 game losing streak and get back 5 to 6 under.
Yep.
It's like 500 is it's
Mhm.
not a speed bump, it's a mountain for us. We don't like I look at this game right here being played right now.
Mhm.
Our ace is Kyle Bradish.
Mhm.
At least he's, by my opinion, our
Yeah,
ace.
he's always.
The Yankees ace is Garrett Cole.
Mhm.
And Schlittler is really the one doing the best on the whole staff, and he's
Yeah,
their number three.
he is. Mhm.
Rodon just got back; he's two, I
Mhm.
think.
Mhm.
Schlittler's three, and he leads them in victories. I think.
And now let me just say this about you said you if we win one, you give them a pass. Here's why I disagree with that.
Okay, okay,
Um,
I'll let.
I know we've got a lot of injuries, but so
Hmm.
do the Yankees.
They do.
Not only Judge, but your boy Max Fried just went back on the
Oh, my
15
boy and your boy.
game. He just went
He
back,
just went back.
and that is the same elbow. So don't be stay tuned on that one. They don't have Cody Bellinger, and they don't
Hmm.
have Giancarlo Stanton. So suppose they had all four of them, Neil, they would be blowing us out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So the only
Everybody,
reason, the only
nobody's fully
reason,
healthy right now.
the only reason the games are close is because
Hmm.
they half of their team is out too.
Right, 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 right. I got you. Yeah, I forgot. Freed is your boy. Freed is back
Mhm.
on the
He
injured
went back there.
list.
Yeah, but he's still gonna be collecting them big fat paychecks though.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it's New York, Eddie. Get him out. Strike out. Bradish. He has an excellent fastball and it has movement on it at the last second. We
Mhm.
need this one. We need a good performance for Brad. And he does good against the Yankees, home and the
Mhm.
road.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna say own, getting carried
Mhm.
away, but
Mhm.
his one loss record against the Yankees is phenomenal. So
Mhm.
we need this one. Period. I don't care what anybody says. But yeah, this one, three with the Rays. I think the Rays gonna come in smoking hot. I think they may bludgeon us, Ed. I'm not trying to be negative, but I think they're gonna beat the crap out of us this weekend. And I don't want to
Really?
watch it, but I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Really? They just might.
Because Caminero was up there was his numbers and Yonde Diaz up there
Mhm.
with MVP type numbers. We
Yeah.
shut them cats down like in the
Yeah.
past
Well,
last
I
week.
wouldn't. I already told you, man. I'm getting to the point where I'm certain. There's a guy on each team. I'm not gonna let this guy beat me.
It's
So
Caminero or Diaz for the Rays.
Caminero is the guy. I'm gonna have
Caminero.
to pitch to Yandy. Even though when he gets hot, he can hurt you too.
He
But
destroys us worse than Caminero
uh,
for the career.
Caminero not gonna hurt me. And just like for Houston, Jordan Alvarez not gonna hurt me. Aaron
Uh-huh.
Judge is not gonna hurt me. The third baseman for Cleveland, what's his name? Ramirez. He
Oh,
not gonna hurt
yeah,
me.
Jose
But,
Ramirez.
but if I was playing against the Orioles, Pete Alonso not gonna beat me.
Right.
I'm gonna do the same thing Belichick used to do in football. This guy, I may lose, but it won't be because of this guy.
Oh my God. Okay, I ain't got no smoke with that. Well, we're in it and it's captivating, if only because of how bad the American League is. Those same 5 or 6 teams are still 2 to 3 games away from each other.
Mhm.
Baseball has really got this formula right for this year with no standout teams. I mean, the Rays are a top three, maybe four team in Major League Baseball, and the lowly
Mhm.
Orioles just took 3 or 4 from the best. I mean, it just builds up for fans like us of this team
Mhm.
to continue
Mhm.
to watch them, thinking we got a chance.
Right, right.
When deep down we know we don't. So baseball's winning. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah.
They winning. I'm gonna continue to watch. I'm sure you
Mhm.
will when you're able to.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
that's the end of that segment. And we're gonna move on over to the Ravens real quick.
All right.
Okay. Can you still hear me, Eddie?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, good. Okay. It didn't let me hit that button. Oh man, Bradish struck someone else out. Look, we on the football. I'm still stuck on Kyle Bradish.
Mhm.
I don't care about the win or loss. You know that wide receiver I really wanted from Indiana, Surratt.
Right.
He did good for y'all. I
He
told
did
you.
okay. He did okay, but the other guy is really shining. Oh,
Jacoby Lane.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, and I remember I told you I think Lane is going to be more of the big play guy.
Hmm.
But I think that everyday, consistent. I'm gonna describe it this way:
Hmm.
Jacoby Lane to the Ravens is what DK Metcalf is to the Steelers. Elijah Surratt is what Michael Pittman is.
Okay.
One's gonna have more catches. That's the Surratt guy, but one's gonna be spectacular and take it to the house for 80
Okay.
yards. That's Lane. You got the
Uh-huh.
big play guy and the guy that's gonna now. Surratt did fumble. He
Yeah.
did
He
cough
did
it up. I
from the back.
saw that. I'm not
Mhm.
going to bust his chops for that too bad. He's a
Mhm. Mhm.
rookie
Mhm.
trying to make things happen, trying to help his team, and trying to impress the coaches,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
trying to not
Well,
get cut.
well, no, he's not going. The Ravens very rarely cut draft picks. You would have to be a seventh round and come in and
Hmm.
really messing up. He's going to make the team. But the thing
Right,
is, now the four, Jacoby Lane at this point clearly is our number four. Um, number, yeah, clearly, absolutely.
right. Wait a minute. Bateman is still y'all too?
Yeah, he's going to be he's going. They expect him to bounce back. You got Zay, and at number three, I was telling you about the guy who hardly ever gets any opportunities, but when he does, he makes plays. The one that caught a touchdown
The
against
touchdown
y'all
against
the game, Ted
Pittsburgh.
Walk. Mill, this
What's
guy,
his name again?
Devontae Walk. We call him
Devontae
Ted.
Walker.
Tez
Okay,
Walker.
Tez. Okay,
He's got 7 career catches, and 4 of them are
the
touchdowns.
touchdowns.
I've never heard of that before.
Hey, Ed, I'm gonna be honest with you. The Bateman experiment is over with. I, the reason I'm saying this
Mhm.
is here's why. It's
Mhm.
not that I don't have evidence or
Mhm.
reason to say what I say.
Right.
We're going through this now in Pittsburgh with this Roman Wilson.
Hmm.
He's having a great camp.
Hmm.
I mean, just making catches all over the place. I'm not saying none of it isn't important. You want to play good no matter what level it is. That's number one. I don't look at it as, oh, it's just training camp. Yeah, you mess up and you're gonna be gone. That's how important it is.
Hmm. Hmm.
But this is his third year.
Hmm.
I'm of the ilk that this is big boy grown man football.
Hmm.
You don't get 3 years to get yourself together.
Hmm.
It should be the boy that made them plays
Hmm.
last Thursday, and that was Jeremy Bernard, the one I've been telling you about.
Okay. Right. Right.
That's who I think the slot receiver position should go to. But people are like, "Oh, Roman Wilson did that." That's how I view Rashard Bateman. How
Okay.
many years he been in the league?
This is going. I want to say this is his fourth. This is either his
I'm
fourth or
sorry,
fifth.
he's had a
But
shot.
but
Move
but, but the
Lane and
thing
so.
is, now one difference between him and Wilson, at least Bateman has had one good season, at least.
Okay, well, what you consider now? Again, Rashad Bateman's better. At least Rashad Bateman is categorized as a number two receiver. Roman
Mhm.
Wilson has been categorized as
Right.
anything. I'm
Right.
just kind of comparing the not the result of the stats. I'm
Mhm.
comparing how I think the fan base views them.
Oh yeah, yeah, no question.
I see everybody kind of coddling and cradling. Even Aaron Rodgers has said some stuff that's made me a little uncomfortable talking about Roman Wilson. Like he needs his hand held as he crosses the street. I'm
Yeah,
like, no, no,
well,
no, no. Jeremy Bernard has done nothing but be a total grown man.
mhm.
And I've just learned that I, I don't know what it is about the journey or the path someone takes to get somewhere, which is why I'm such a big Cam Ward fan.
Mhm.
He had a very tumultuous path through his college career. And
Okay.
now here he is making plays against his peers, second and third string, that's fine.
Mhm.
But he looks like he can play with the first string.
Mhm.
After 4 years, I pretty much know who Rashad Bateman is.
Mhm.
You know
Mhm.
who I don't know? Jacoby Lane and Elijah Surratt. In
Right.
other words, it's the reason why I don't think the Steelers are going to camp with Mason Rudolph. We've seen the show. We've seen the dog and pony show. What's Rashad Bateman? That you said he's at least had one good year. Well,
Hmm.
he's been at of several.
Right.
Hey, do we account for the years that even by your consideration weren't
You,
good?
you're right. He has not played like a first round pick,
I
but
keep and I'm saying this. I forgot about that.
yeah,
I
no,
don't even
he
I
was the
don't even
first
care
round,
about that
the middle of the
because
first round.
if you get drafted, you gotta go. I don't
Hmm.
even if he was drafted in the fourth round, I
Hmm.
would still probably be saying the same thing.
Hmm.
I'm like, look,
Um, the one thing when Zay got hurt, I remember the year that we lost to Buffalo in that bitter cold a playoff game a couple of years
uh-huh.
ago.
Hmm.
That season, Zay got hurt. Zay didn't play when we beat y'all in that playoff game.
When
He
Henry
didn't
ran
play.
all over us,
Yeah, Zay
Zay
didn't play.
missed that.
He was hurt.
Wow.
Yeah, and so obviously he didn't play the next week in Buffalo. That stretch, Rashad Bateman is by no means a number one receiver, but he was playing like one.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, he caught a touchdown in that Buffalo game.
Okay. So
Um,
those two playoff games, he played exceptional by your.
yeah, yeah.
By your
So,
okay.
so,
All right.
so, so between Tez Walker, who doesn't have a huge track record, and two rookies, there is no way they're going to get rid of Bateman and have Zay out here with these just Zay and the young boys.
I got
That's definitely not going to happen. It's going to be Zay and Bateman, Tez Walker, and Jacoby Lane is definitely going to get some opportunities. Now, your boy,
you. Surratt.
Surratt,
Uh-huh.
he will have to fit in where he can, just like maybe the fifth guy, whoever the fifth guy is on your
He
team.
could probably also play special teams for y'all too.
Okay, well, that would be good because you know how it is when it's mouths to feed, when a quarterback got mouths to feed. Mm.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all still going. Well, this is Bateman's contract year, so he may
Well,
ball out. He may.
right.
That may be reason for him to ball
And that's one reason why we drafted two receivers.
out. Right.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's his contract. Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
y'all. You don't see y'all tendering him?
Suppose Tez Walker becomes a Pro Bowler. We don't know that could happen.
Yeah,
Then
it could.
absolutely Bateman is gone after this season.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I was glad to see. Look, I know he wearing a Ravens uniform,
Mhm.
but I was glad to see my boy Sarag get 6 catches for about 60 yards.
Mhm.
They
Mhm.
cough it up, trying
Mhm.
to stretch the play. Didn't protect the ball. A total rookie mistake. I don't hold it against him.
Mhm.
I think he's going to, and he should make the 53.
Mhm. Oh yeah, he will.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
think
he
he
will
should
be cut. I promise you that.
make the 53-man roster.
Mhm.
Now we're gonna pivot to this other team right here. Uh, I've noticed something different this year over the Tomlin coach teams. I hate to just
Mhm.
keep peeling this scab back. Um, but the Steelers, by my estimation, look like they have about 6 or 7 more assistant coaches in the house.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Mhm.
I don't think anybody has more than the Rams. I think they number one.
Mhm.
Their assistants have assistants.
Ooh.
I may have mentioned this in a past podcast. I'm not sure,
Mhm.
but I've seen play coaches, assistant coaches,
Mhm.
give press conferences and interviews, and I'm like, defensive pass game coordinator, assistant defensive pass game coordinator. That's like 4 or 5 names. I'm like, man, we have that. 19 years of time, never saw it. Then the assistant offensive run game coordinator gave up, and I'm like, who are these guys? We got 6 or 7 more coaches than we ever had at the time. That's number one. I
Mhm.
don't know if what the reason I'm mentioning this is a good thing or a bad thing. The
Mhm.
Rams make it work. Y'all got some assistants over there in BMO.
Mhm.
But this watching all these head coaches give their opinions and speak,
Mhm.
Tomlin was pretty much the dominant voice in the house for
Mhm.
almost 20
Mhm.
years.
Mhm. Mm-hmm.
Now, McCarthy has let everybody know, I just want to do offense.
All
He
right.
doesn't even hardly talk about defense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He don't care. I'm not gonna say he doesn't care. Obviously,
Yeah.
he wants to
Right. Right.
this. I may have mentioned this a couple weeks ago. I'm
Mm-hmm.
still
Yeah, you did.
trying to get used to that.
Because I remember mentioning to you back in the day, Joe Gibbs for the Redskins was the same way. And Joe Gibbs, I think he was trying to be funny. A reporter asked him one time about, oh, what's the defensive game plan for this week? And he said, I don't know. And obviously that's not true. But
Right.
he was just trying to make the point that his guy is his guy, his defensive coordinator, he looks at him as like another head coach.
Head
He's the head
coach.
coach of the defense.
Well, Patrick Graham has given more press conferences before the now. This is before the first preseason game.
Mm,
Here go the Yankees hitting the ball again. We got Tavares back out there in right field. Whatever. Um, I've already seen him give like 4 or 5 press conferences.
mm,
I'm like, man, this guy's busy. But
mhm,
and I noticed another thing about this off season or training camp into the preseason. McCarthy, and because I've never really had to notice him as closely, because now that he's coaching his team
mhm. Right.
as I have before now,
Hmm.
he actually doesn't hold back on criticizing his offensive players.
Okay.
He had something to say. Now, it wasn't enough to destroy their career, destroy their confidence. But McCarthy, when it comes to his offense, he's a bit of a you know what hole. I Hey Eddie, where you go, baby? Ed, you there?
I'm yeah, record and return. Okay. I should be good. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, charge it
Mhm,
up. Perfect example. Caden Weege in our 4th round, uh, kick returner, punt returner,
mhm,
slash wide receiver. We got out of
mhm.
I think Navy or something like that.
Okay.
Caught across and was the play was designed for him to take it to the house. He got tackled at the 3. And instead of McCarthy singing his praises, he had some criticism for that. And that shocked me a little bit. I'm like, oh yeah. Hey, Wajan, the media's like, Wajan caught a shallow cross and took it down to the. He said, yeah, that play's supposed to go for a touchdown. He knows better. I need to see better. I was like,
Mhm.
me as a head coach would have been like, yeah, I would have took. And he had some.
You you don't think that's just because he's a rookie? That's
Oh,
why
I
he's
think
doing
that's absolutely it. But eh, Ed, he's not Christian McCaffrey.
it?
What are we talking about? He
Mhm,
went to Navy. That's not exactly. Oh, I'm sorry,
mhm,
Iowa.
mhm.
No, the other boy they got was from Iowa. Anyway, he came from a school that's not exactly a football powerhouse,
Right.
and he got tackled and ran down from behind,
Mhm,
and McCarthy criticized him for it,
mhm,
and I'm like, damn, okay,
mhm.
okay. I mean, maybe I'm making a bigger deal over it than necessary. That kind of shocked me a little bit.
And Tomlin wasn't as critical of players.
He was hard on his rookies, but a play like that, he probably just be, oh yeah, that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he criticized Aller, and I thought Aller played great. He had some critical things to say about. He said, "Yeah, I expect him to be better in the next game. I expect it." Oh, Gunner just dropped, and it was a bad throw. And I can't do this. I can't do it. I may switch the station. I'm trying to talk about Steeler football.
It's no score yet.
The Yankees up 1-0. First and second, no outs. And our defense is just doing what our defense does. And Gunner should have caught that. If they about to at least get the force at second, it was knee high from Jackson Holiday to Gunner. He backhands it and the ball just misses his glove. Safe at second, safe at first. Here we are. This is so frustrating to watch. I swear to God. Anyway, he has some criticism for Drew Aller, who I thought played well.
Mhm,
And when I didn't think it was just, oh, he's the rookie, let's go and pick with him.
mhm,
He was a little uptight about it at the press conference.
mhm.
I'm like, man, he just expects precision on his offense.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm,
He just does, and I'm curious to see how this is going to turn out.
mhm,
But anyway,
mhm.
Eddie, when do y'all play your next game?
Saturday, early in the day.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it's not prime time. We going to Minnesota.
3, 4, 5 o'clock.
No, one o'clock.
Oh, one. Oh, I may
Yeah,
miss that. I got
it's
stuff
crazy.
on Saturday.
I've never heard of that.
Okay.
Well, I guess yeah, that has happened. Well, not us. No, no, that's unusual for us, I should say.
Right. Right. Right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not, I don't know how you feel about these joint practices. We got into it with the Vikings today, either today or yesterday. I don't know if these players deliberately start something that way coaches will cancel the rest of practice. I've heard that that's what a lot of players are doing nowadays. If they feel like going home early, just start a fight. That's that works every time.
Well, Ed, here's what I have to say to that. This is a whole nother segment, but since you brought it up, I got to spend at least 2 or 3 minutes on it.
Mhm.
Joint practices are the reason I don't think we should ever get rid of preseason football.
Mhm.
Oh, we turned to double play. Okay. Now it's man on third, 2 outs.
What you are.
I know coaches like Sean McVay has been leading this charge for years.
Mhm.
Not only does he not play any of his starters, McVay, I've seen him bench the backups.
I'm on his side with that. I already told you.
I am too. However, I still think we need preseason. And I'm
Mhm.
going to tell you why. I've thought about this, and you know how I get when I think about something, right?
Mhm.
If you are a head coach, and you know at the beginning, I didn't know it, I just learned this year. At week one in the NFL season, your roster isn't 53. It's only like 47, 48, and they add players on over the month. It's
Mhm.
53 at the end of September. But at kickoff, it's 48 or something like that. A lot of people don't know that. If you are, if I'm a head coach and I'm trying to diagnose players 49, 50, 51, 52, and 53,
Mhm.
I'll call them the fringe players.
Right.
I don't think a joint practice is enough for me to judge them.
Right. Right.
There's less officials. It's not televised. It's not in prime time, and you're still going against. In other words, the reason I don't think we should get rid of preseason is because if I'm judging on whether who I should, it's a big decision. Those last 5 or 6 players who make up your 53,
Mhm. Mhm.
are they worthy? I need to see him go up
Yeah.
against somebody else who's a
Mhm.
fringe player like him.
Yeah. Right.
He's about to get cut. You
Mhm.
about to get cut. Now go. Bam.
Mhm.
May the
Mhm.
best man win.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
something about joint practices a lot of time are in the middle of the day, 1, 2, or
Mhm.
3, 11, noon. Preseason is at 7 p.m., 8
Mhm.
p.m., 9
Mhm.
p.m. Carson back in his first preseason game, and I told you I gotta bring myself down for this. I wasn't a big Carson Beck. I wasn't high on Carson Beck coming out
Mhm.
of Miami. He
Mhm.
went 15 for 19, 180 yards and a touchdown in his first preseason game. If he would have did that exact same thing in a joint practice, people would be like, "Yeah." But doing it in an open and Hall of Fame game, it
Mhm.
gets more
Mhm.
attention.
Right.
It gets
Right.
more national. It's more significant. If he does that in a joint practice, we're just hunching our shoulders to it.
Yeah, I hear you. I can go along with that. People say, "Oh, well, you're doing it against the backups." Well, at least you're dominating against the backups,
He's a
and
backup.
hey, he's a backup. And so that being said, you know who a lot of eyes are going to be on this weekend? I'm not sure what day they play, but Shador Sanders of Cleveland. He really needs it. Instead of selling so many jerseys and grinning all of those gold, teeth and everything, he really needs to start making some completions and some, actually playing well. I
And
don't know if I can make it any simpler than that. He needs to start The game needs to match the hype.
It's funny you mentioned Shador. I just watched a podcast called the AFC North Roundtable,
All right.
and there's a representative for each team:
Okay.
Bengals, Ravens, Steelers, Browns.
Mhm.
And the Browns rep basically said, so far in camp in the first preseason game, it's not even close. Deshaun Watson is outplaying Shador. So as we stand right now, it looks like he's going to get beat out by somebody who I thought career was over, which is
Yep.
Deshaun Watson.
Yep. Yep.
I thought he was done. They's like
Mhm.
he's
Mhm.
press conferences are jittery and entertaining.
And,
He's dotting up.
and I know Deshaun Watson is saying to himself, if I can't beat him out, I need to retire.
Right. And he can't. He first of all, he's not going to leave that kind of money,
Mhm.
and the Browns can't cut him because the cap hit will be too
Well,
extreme.
that's true. That's true. But Shador, people, you know,
Talk
people.
to
This is a segment for Chardonnay.
me.
Um,
Right.
you you have certain people who are part of the cool club. You know, they don't mean anything, but they are part of the cool gang. Shador is part of that. LaMelo Ball is part of that club. Allen Iverson is part of that club. Some guys are just considered cool. You
Okay.
know, and
So
Shador is part of that
Shador
club.
is the cool guy.
He's the cool guy.
We can't put him up there with AI though, Eddie.
No, AI was a great player. But what
Mhm.
I'm saying is the hip hop community loved AI and they spoke more highly of him than they did of Michael Jordan. And that makes no sense to a true sports fan. You
Right.
know.
All right. Okay. I got you. The
Mhm.
hip hop community. Hey, look, the hip hop community loves Lamar.
And Lamar is part of the cool club. Now, one of the things that can get you thrown off the cool club is winning a Super Bowl. See, they don't consider Mahomes as part of the cool club. You
No,
understand what I'm saying?
no.
He's married, got kids, and kids all over there changing diapers and everything. He's not cool. You know, Lamar is cool.
I got
Okay,
you.
so
I
is
got
LaMelo Ball.
you. Oh, come on, hey, don't compare that.
Mhm, mhm.
I
But
got your point though. I
yeah,
see what you're
you see
saying.
what I'm saying.
I got you. I got you. I got you. Okay. Yeah. Right now, Deshaun is ahead of Shador, and this is from a Browns fan who follows them. He's ahead of him. And if you're Shador, knowing who your last name is, I still think he was treated kind of unfairly.
He
The
was.
media never forgets. We talked about this last year.
Mhm,
The media doesn't forget. I think a lot of things are being held against him just for who his dad was.
mhm,
And he hasn't always accosted himself as the most mature either.
mhm,
He hasn't. He's come across a little entitled. I'm a Shador fan. He's come
mhm.
across a little entitled, a little privileged.
Yeah, he's not humble, man. He's not humble, and
No.
neither was his father. But his father was shutting down Jerry Rice, so he don't have
And
to be.
Chris Carter and
You
Michael
no,
Irvin.
no, no, no. You line them up. Whoever you want, who you want me to shut down today?
Yeah, Dion was taking out whole sides of the field, Eddie.
Mhm.
He was. There, no question about it. All right, well, I'm gonna try my best to tune into the Ravens game at 1. It's in the middle of the day. So much going on
I
with me
mean,
and Jackie.
the only reason I'm gonna see it
Because you be
is
home
because yeah, I'll be home. Our meeting on Saturday, our meeting is on Saturday at
Saturday,
11,
right?
11
Oh,
in the
you'll
morning.
catch
So
the
after that,
rest of it. Yeah, right. Man, y'all Saturday at 11. That's perfect.
Saturday is 11. Yeah. So that's why I be seeing the games on Sunday.
No question.
Mhm,
Good stuff for y'all.
mhm,
Well, Eddie, I
mhm.
think that's going to conclude our show for tonight.
Sounds like a
Um,
plan.
my laptop is little. I'm able to record, but it's been
Mhm,
acting up. So here's what I want you to do:
mhm,
carry it the way we always carry it when you log
mhm,
out. All
mhm.
right, Eddie.
Got you. Appreciate it, man.
All right,
Thanks
babe.
for
I'll see you next week.
you the best. All right, man.
Take care. He's right.